Good afternoon, everyone. In this session, we are continuing the previous topic of finding general solution. See, in trigonometric functions, another subtopic. This topic is trigonometric equations. In these equations, we are going to find general solution for each of the following questions. We have 4 to 5 questions in this type of problems. So let us find the general solutions of these trigonometric equations. Already we have discussed why we call as trigonometric equations. Difference between trigonometric equations and identities, functions and ratios also I told. So let us solve the problems of these trigonometric equations to get the general solution. See, we have formulas. See, we have some formulas, right? Those formulas you need to remember to find the general solutions. Those are sin x equal to 0, then what is x? Cos x equal to 0, then what is x? Sin x equal to sin y. Sin x equal to sin y, then what is x? Cos x equal to cos y, then what is x? Tan x equal to tan y, then what is x? So if you remember this is very easy to find the general solutions of the given trigonometric equations. As I said or not, see, to find principal solution are nothing but the solutions of trigonometric equations in the interval of 0 to 2 pi. While solving principal solutions for any trigonometric equation, definitely we get two solutions. Those you consider as principal solution. That is for 2 marks, or sometimes they may ask for 1 mark also. So based on the paper setter. Next, for a general solution, compulsory without any doubt, without no doubt, based on the question, based on to find general solution, they will ask for 3 marks. Let us get ready to get the 3 marks very easily. See, if you remember these 5 formulas, easily you can solve all this. Tell me sin x equals 0, what is x? X equal to n pi where n belongs to z. Cos x equals 0 when x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 comma n belongs to z. Sin x equal to sin y where x equal to n pi plus of minus 1 whole power n into y comma n belongs to z. Remember those. Next, cos x equal to cos y for all x equal to 2n pi plus or minus y comma n belongs to z. If tan x equal to tan y, which is equal to n pi plus y comma n belongs to z. So this is all about these trigonometric functions, those values. See, I have given only sin x, cos x and tan x only. You may ask that what about cot x, what about cosecant x, what about secant x? See, this sin x equal to sin y, this formula is also equal to cosecant x is equal to cosecant y. Understood or not? Why? Because sin x, for example, sin x equal to sin y is there. If they ask to find cosecant x is equal to cosecant y, this cosecant x we can write as 1 by sin x, right? This cosecant y also we can write as 1 by sin y. If you do cross multiplication, what we will get again? Sin x equal to sin y. That means for cosecant x equal to cosecant y, same formula we need to use. Here, for cos x equal to cos y, this is also equal to secant x is equal to secant y. Remember. And this is also equal to cot x equal to cot y. Right? So these formulas you need to remember. Now, when it comes to the given question, that is cos 4x equal to cos 2x. See that question, how I will do is, I will bring this cos 2x to left hand side, then it will become cos 4x minus cos 2x equal to 0. I know the formula of cos x minus cos y. Do you know that? Do you know cos x minus cos y formula? Tell me what is that cos x minus cos y? Cos x minus cos y formula is minus 2 sin x plus y by 2, nothing but 4x plus 2x by 2 into sin of x minus y by 2, 4x minus 2x by 2, which is equal to 0. So if you simplify this 2 minus 2, it will be equal to 0. Then it will be sin of 4x plus 2x, 6x by 2 is 3x equal to 0, or sin 4x minus 2x. 2x by 2 is x equal to 0. Therefore, we got two different types. So, one is sin 3x equal to 0, which is in the form of sin x equal to 0. Then it is 3x equal to n pi where n belongs to z. Therefore, it will become x equal to n pi by 3 comma n belongs to z. This is one general solution when sin 3x equal to 0. And again another general solution we will get. If sin x equal to 0, then x is equal to n pi where n belongs to z. N pi where n belongs to z. Therefore, the general solution of cos 4x is equal to cos 2x. Cos 4x equal to cos 2x is x equal to n pi by 3 comma n belongs to z, or x equal to n pi where n belongs to z. So this is what the final solution for this question, cos 4x equal to cos 2x. So this is about question number 5. Pause the video to note it down. Next, question number 6. Question number 6, if you have textbooks, you note down. That is cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x equal to 0. I think this was the question. Cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x equal to 0. Okay. This is also a trigonometric equation, right or not? So equal sign is there, in terms of variable it is there, trigonometric functions is there. So it is a trigonometric equation. Now, see, before question cos 4x equal to cos 2x, see, directly we can do. If sin x equal to root 3 by 2 or tan x equal to 1, that also we can find directly that whatever the theta angle will be there, that we will substitute instead of y. But what about this type of questions? Here we don't have only 2 or 1 or 2, here we have 3 functions. Then first of all, we need to simplify this. To simplify, which 2 functions we need to take? That also we have discussed in exercise 3.3. Which 2 functions we need to add or which 2 functions we need to subtract. See, before considering those, you need to, first of all, you need to identify. If you take 3x plus 2x, 3x plus 2x, 5x by 2, you won't get particular value. But if you take these two, 3x plus x is 4x, 4x by 2, 2x, 3x minus x is equal to 2x, 2x by 2 is equal to x. So like that, similar terms we will get. See, first of all, how we will do is, see, this is given question, right? Cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x equal to 0. We know the formula of cos x plus cos y, right? What is the formula? 2 cos x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2. So this is the formula of cos of x plus y, right? So we will substitute here. So here x is equal to 3x we will consider, y is equal to x we will consider. So it will be 2 cos of 3x plus x by 2 into cos of 3x minus x by 2 minus cos 2x equal to 0. This is about these two. Now 2 cos 3x plus x 4x by 2 is cos 2x into cos 3x minus x 2x by 2 is cos x minus cos 2x equal to 0. If you observe these two, this is one term, this is another term. From these two, what you can take common? Cos 2x you can take common. Cos 2x if you take common here, this will be 2 cos x minus 1 will be there, equal to 0. Then how we can write this? Cos 2x equal to 0 and again 2 cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So again we will get two general solutions. See here by finding general solutions, there is no compulsory that we in every problem we should get two general solutions. Sometimes we will get one general solution, or sometimes we will get two, sometimes we will get three general solutions. But when it comes to principal solutions, definitely we should get two, no doubt about it. But when it comes to general solution, it may be one solution or two solutions or more. So here cos 2x equal to 0. This is in the form of cos x equal to 0. Cos x equal to 0 means x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So here 2x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to z, right? So here 2 if we bring here, it will become x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 4 comma n belongs to z. So this is about one general solution. Next we will come to this. 2 cos x equal to 1 by 2, cos x is equal to 2 cos x is equal to 1, cos x is equal to 1 by 2. So here cos x is equal to 1 by 2, I will write this as cos x equal to cos pi by 6. This is a pi by 3. Can I write like this? 1 by 2 is nothing but cos 60 cos pi by 3. Now if you observe, this is in the form of cos x equal to cos y. Cos x equal to cos y. Then x is equal to what? 2n pi plus or minus y. Therefore x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3 comma n belongs to z. Therefore by combiningly, how we can write the conclusion? Therefore the general solution, this general solution of given trigonometric equation is, tell me what we have, what we got the general solutions, that is x equal to n pi, this is 2n plus 1 into pi by 4 comma n belongs to z, or x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3 comma n belongs to z. So this is what the conclusion we need to write. See, for this you will get 3 marks without any doubt. So you pause the video to note it down. See, next questions are question number 7 and question number 8 of this exercise 3.4. So we have done 1, 2, 4 problems we have done in previous class assignment. You have done 5 and 6 also I had done previously before this. Now 7 and 8 questions. That 9th question will be your assignment. So now when it comes to question number 7, these two also find same, finding general solution. See, when it comes to question number 7, sin 2x, how we can write sin 2x? Sin 2x formula, see, first of all I will write question sin 2x plus cos x equal to 0. Sin 2x I will write it as 2 sin x into cos x plus cos x equal to 0. This is the formula of sin 2x. What is sin 2x formula? Which is 2 sin x into cos x. 2 sin x into cos x. See, from these two what we can take common? Cos x if I take common, it will be 2 sin x plus 1 equal to 0. So this one I will write it as cos x equal to 0, and again we can write as sin x plus 1 equal to 0. So how many general solution we will get? 2 general solution. Cos x equal to 0, direct form, which is x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to z. This is first general solution. Therefore, the general solution of the given trigonometric equation is, one is x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to z. That is first general solution. When it comes to second general solution, 2 sin x plus 1 equal to 0. This we can write as 2 sin x is equal to minus 1. Then sin x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Sin x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Sir, I don't know minus 1 by 2 value. How we need to convert in terms of sin? Because we have only two forms, right? One is sin should be equal to 0. Then we have x value. And again sin is equal to in terms of sin. Then only we have x value. But here sin x equal to minus 1 by 2 is there. That minus 1 by 2 also we need to convert in terms of sin. Why? Because minus 1 by 2 cannot be equal to 0. So this formula we won't get. So we need to convert into this. See how we need to convert minus 1 by 2 is sin x is equal to minus sin pi by 6. Can we write like this? Minus is separate 1 by 2 in terms of sin pi by 6. Now are you thinking this is the form of sin x equal to sin y? No, sin x equal to this in the form of minus sin y. This is we should not consider that formula. Why? Because this is different, that is different. This is also in terms of plus only. Then how to convert this? According to all silver teacups. Sign is negative in which quadrants? Sign is negative in which quadrants? Third and fourth, sign is negative. In third means how we can write pi plus? So sin pi plus pi by 6, which is equal to sin 7 pi by 6. Sin 7 pi by 6. Now this is converted into sin x equal to sin 7 pi by 6. This is in the form of sin x equal to sin y formula. Then what is x? X is equal to n pi plus of minus 1 whole power n into 7 pi by 6, comma n belongs to z. See, here you may get doubt that if you observe clearly, you may get definitely you will get a doubt. Sir, if we take third quadrant, sign is negative in third and fourth, right? If we consider third quadrant, pi plus pi by 6. Sir, can we consider this also? This is also 2 pi minus, which is a 2 pi minus pi by 6, which we will get 6 to the 12 pi minus, which is 11 pi by 6. So instead of 7 pi by 6, can we consider 11 pi by 6? Here we won't consider 11 pi by 6. Why? Because first value we will consider. Why? Because this is general solution, right? General solution means infinite number of solutions will be there. In this infinite number of solutions, this also will be there. This also will be there, right? For example, if you take 2, for example, if you take 2, n is equal to 2 you take, yes. N is equal to 2 you take, then it will become, n pi will become 2 pi plus, or sorry, here n equal to 2 you won't get. If n equal to 1 you take, n equal to 1 you take, this will become, if you take n equal to 1, so this will become pi plus minus 1 to the power 1 is minus 1, so pi minus 7 pi by 6, so 6 pi minus 7 pi is minus pi by 6. Then, so here we are not getting 11 pi by 6 now. Then what we need to take is, here n equal to 3 you take. N equal to 3 you take. See, I need to clarify your doubt, that's it. So n equal to 3 you take. If n equal to 3 if you take, what it will become? It will become 3 pi plus minus 1 to the power of 3 is minus 1 into 7 pi by 6. This plus into minus will become minus 1 into 7 pi by 6. So that is 6 3 is 18 pi. 18 pi minus 7 is 11 pi by 6. That means in this general solution, this one also will get. So we no need to write this. So first value in this rotation, first value we write, that is 7 pi by 6. Therefore, second general solution is either this one or x is equal to n pi plus of minus 1 whole power n into 7 pi by 6 comma n belongs to z, right? So pause the video to note it down. This is about question number 7. Next we will solve question number 8. Pause the video to note it down. Next we will solve question number 8. The question number 8 is secant square 2x which is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. Question number 8 is secant square 2x equal to 1 minus tan 2x. See how to simplify. First of all, we need to simplify this to get in any of this form. Then only we can find general solution. So what I will do is, so this is secant square, right? We know that secant square x is equal to 1 minus tan square x. 1 minus tan square x. So if it is secant square x, 1 minus tan square x. If it is secant square 2x, it will be equal to 1 minus tan square 2x. Whatever may be the angle, that will be there. So now here instead of secant square 2x, what I will write is 1 minus tan square 2x, which is equal to 1 minus tan 2x. 1 cancel. This is minus tan square 2x equal to minus tan 2x. Minus cancel. Then this one I will write it as tan square 2x minus tan 2x equal to 0. Then from these two, what we can take common? We can take common tan 2x. If we take tan 2x common, here it will be again tan 2x minus 1 equal to 0, right? See, you may consider that, say here whole square is there. Whole square means this whole square and this tan 2x will be get cancelled. Then directly tan 2x equal to 1. No. When we are finding general solutions, we need to find almost all possible general solutions. So if we cancel only in terms of only tan, we will get. But if we bring that to left hand side, we will get two general solutions. Sometimes that will satisfy, sometimes this will satisfy. See, from these two, what we can write is tan 2x equal to 0 or tan 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So this tan 2x equal to 0, nothing but tan x equal to 0 form. Or if you did not remember that, tan 2x you can write as sin 2x by cos 2x, which is equal to 0. Cos 2x is sent to that side, it will become sin 2x equal to 0. That means this is in the form of sin x equal to 0. So therefore 2x equal to n pi comma n belongs to z, which is x is equal to n pi by 2 comma n belongs to z. Check kar lo. This is one of the general solution. Next, tan 2x minus 1 equal to 0. This we will write it as tan 2x equal to 1. So we cannot apply like this. Cannot apply. So what we need to do is tan 2x. Again, this one in terms of tan is tan pi by 4. So now this is the form of this formula, tan x equal to tan y. So what is y? Y is equal to pi by 4. So here 2x equal to, what is tan y formula? n pi plus y. Y means here pi by 4 comma n belongs to z. Here x is equal to n pi by 2 plus pi by 8 comma n belongs to z. See, generally where you will do mistakes, not you. For some students will do mistakes like if 2x equal to n pi plus pi by 4, while sending 2 to right hand side, they will write simply like only n pi plus pi by 8 like that. See, while writing, please see carefully. X is equal to n pi by 2 plus pi by 8. Why? Because this 2 belongs to both n pi and also pi by 4. Therefore, from this question, how many general solutions we got? Two general solutions. Those are x equal to n pi by 2 comma n belongs to z, or x equal to n pi by 2 plus pi by 8 comma n belongs to z. So this is about general solution concept. So pause the video to note it down. Based on this, I will go on a few problems based on finding principal solutions and general solutions. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.